Hey guys, after watching Micah's last video about how to cook a steak, I decided that I can do better. So he challenged me to try and make my own, and it's going to be way better. So today we have beautiful USDA premium choice Angus ribeye steak. On the side, we're going to have some baby Bella sliced mushrooms and some white onion. And then for our butter choice today, we have Kerrygold garlic and herb butter. This is going to be a nice medium rare steak, so we'll begin by prepping up the onions. So we're going to make one cut down the middle here, cut off the ends. Peel the skin off, maybe, and make relatively thin slices. Doesn't need to be perfect since it'll be in the pan and nice and caramelized anyways. Ooh, I'm starting to cry. How about you, buddy? Your eyes getting watered? So on our little smaller pan here, we're going to get it nice and warm. Then we got these beautiful white onion ready to get nice and softened up in the pan. And once our pan's getting nice and warm, we'll go ahead and add some nice extra virgin olive oil. Oh, that was sick. We'll just toss those bad boys in there. Give them a bit of salt. Let those guys do their thing for a bit. We'll get these mushrooms out. And I'm not going to do too much with these guys. I'll just toss them in there once the onions get a little closer to being done. Now for the star of the show, these beautiful ribeye steaks. Just cooking one of them though, so I can maybe have the other one for breakfast or something. Just going to give this guy a little bit of oil. Really massage it in there. Get on both sides here. Ooh, those onions are getting a little hot. Nice and sizzly. Not quite what we want, so I'll turn it down a bit. Let those cook slowly. After you've fully massaged your meat and lubricated it, give our onions a quick little... Oh, shit. What should we use today to season these, eh, buddy? Alpine Touch. I actually forgot that I had some of this, so... Throw some beautiful minced garlic in there. Give them a nice little stir. Now to season the steak, I like Alpine Touch. It's basically just salt, garlic powder, onion powder, and pepper. But it'll get the job done. Season liberally since it's a pretty thick steak. Just get all that flavor in there. Give it a nice turn. Season the other side. Again, pretty liberally since it's a thick boy. And then just get some there. Get the sides all nice and coated. Really beautifully. And I'll wash my hand one more time. First time in a few days. Should come over here and take a look at my onions. So these are still a little hard. You want to let them get a little more golden brown. Starting to see them yellow a bit. And again, that might just be the copious amount of oil I put in there. They're starting to soften up, but definitely not to where we want them. That's just a waiting game, so I don't know what to do. Alright, so the onions have come along far enough to where we can go ahead and get our pan hot. Nice and hot for this steak. We want this pan to be freaking hot so we can get a nice sear on the steak. Get some good, lovely, hard texture on the outside of the steak. It's going to boost the flavor. It's going to boost the feel in your mouth when you're putting the meat in your mouth. And it's just going to take it to the next level. So we want to make sure that pan is nice and freaking ripping hot, as they say. You want it to go where it's just going to burn your flesh off. Just put your hand on there to feel when it's hot. That's what I usually like to do, usually the safest option. Yeah, once they get to this point, usually a good time to start cooking the steak. Let these keep cooking. Get a little softer, a little more brown. smells like the casino a little bit. I don't know why. Oh, look at this beautiful garlic herb butter here we got. Oh, that's just a good time waiting to happen there, if you ask me. Don't be afraid to use too much butter. We're not trying to be healthy at all tonight. Just trying to have a good time, not a long one. Really get that butter. Oh, that looks delicious. Just fully coating the pan there. Butter's starting to even burn a little bit, which means the pan is plenty hot for us. We'll just throw that beautiful ribeye steak on the pan. And that is the sound you're looking for. That is the sound. That is the key to happiness. That beautiful shh really lets you know you're getting that nice sear. So we'll go about a minute or minute and a half on this side. Since we got the steak on, go ahead and toss in the onions here, or the mushrooms. Let those guys cook up and do their thing. Ooh, pretty close here. All right. Then for the big reveal, oh, that just looks incredible, doesn't it? Sheesh. Take some of this, just toss it up there. Get some butter on the top here. Just added flavor here. Probably even add some more butter to the pan, just for some extra unhealthy goodness. Just some extra cholesterol in there. Really get those arteries to close up. And that steak is looking right. Oh yeah. And we'll just keep flipping, making sure we're not burning it while it's cooking all the way through. Onions and mushrooms are looking beautiful. Looks like it's probably about ready to come off. Oh yeah, just about in that sweet spot. So we'll take that puppy off of there. So we'll just let that sit. You don't want to cut into it right away and let all those juices out. You want to let it sit, let those juices marinate in there for a while. Get a little more garlic in there. And even throw some of this in there for some tang. Oh, damn! Get some flour in there to thicken this puppy up a bit. And just take a look at that beautiful sauce we've created for our steak. So now we will plate up this lovely dinner here. And we always want to make sure we're cutting against the grain. So if you look closely, you can see that the grain's kind of going this way on this part. Right here looks to be going this way, so I'm just going to slice it like this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Medium rare to rare, however you want to call it. Oh, that is just falling apart. Beautiful reddish pink. I mean, come on. Come on, buddy. Crispy on the outside. Hot yet tender in the middle. Presentation isn't the best for me, but doesn't matter if you're going to devour the Schmidt anyways. I'll just go ahead and throw these mushrooms and onions on the side. And then for the pan sauce that we've just created here, just drizzle that right on top of the steak here. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can do much better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Shall we try? Get some of this sauce in there. Mmm. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, that is the greatest thing I've ever created. The tenderness of the steak, the sweetness of the mushrooms and onions, and then just a hint of mustard from the pan sauce that we created. You just cannot go wrong with that. Let me film you getting this, buddy. How's she taste?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Would you eat it again?
I ordered at a restaurant. I'd be okay with it.
You'd be okay with it. Me personally, I'd probably kiss and do more possibly to the chef. Words can't describe, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I got nothing. Thanks for watching, everyone. Subscribe to the Apathetic Revis on YouTube. That's about it. Appreciate it.